Mary Pickford, born Gladys Marie Smith in Toronto, Canada on April 8, 1892, was a true trailblazer in the world of cinema. She was an incredibly talented actress, and she was known as America's sweetheart. She was also a savvy businesswoman and philanthropist. She began her acting career at a young age, performing in theater productions alongside her family. By the time she was in her teens, Mary had caught the eye of Hollywood producers and made the leap to the silver screen. Her breakout role came in the silent film Pollyanna, in 1913, where her natural charisma and undeniable talent captivated audiences around the world. Mary went on to star in over 200 films during her illustrious career, solidifying her status as one of the biggest stars of the silent era. Mary Pickford's ability to portray a wide range of characters with depth and emotion set apart from other actresses of her time. Whether she was playing a spunky orphan or a wealthy socialite, Mary brought a sense of authenticity and vulnerability to each role that resonated with audiences of all ages. Her performances were so powerful that even today, film scholars and historians continue to study her work and recognize her as one of the greatest actresses of all time. In addition to her incredible acting talent, Mary was also a savvy businesswoman who knew how to leverage her fame and influence to create lasting change in the industry. In 1919, Mary, along with fellow actors Charlie Chaplin, Douglas Fairbanks, and D.W. Griffith, founded United Artists, a film studio that gave artists more creative control over their work. This bold move was revolutionary at that time, and paved the way for the independent film industry we know today. Throughout her career, Mary also used her platform to advocate for social change and promote charitable causes. She was a staunch supporter of women's rights and often used her films to shine a light on issues such as poverty, child labor, and war. In 1925, Mary co-founded the Motion Picture Relief Fund, which provided financial assistance to those struggling in the film industry. Her dedication to giving back to the community made her a beloved figure both on and off the screen. Mary Pickford's greatest legacy was her impact on the world of cinema. Her pioneering work in the early days of Hollywood helped to shape the industry as we know it today, paving the way for future generations of actors and filmmakers. Mary's influence can be seen in the work of countless artists who have been inspired by her talent, tenacity, and heart. Pickford was married 3 times. She married Owen Moore, an Irish-born silent film actor, on January 7, 1911. Pickford became secretly involved in a relationship with superstar of silent film era Douglas Fairbanks. They toured the U.S. together in 1918 to promote Liberty Bond sales for the World War I effort. She divorced Moore on March 2, 1920 and married Fairbanks just days later on March 28, 1920. Pickford and Fairbanks' marriage was described as the marriage of the century, and they were referred to as the King and Queen of Hollywood. They went to Europe for their honeymoon. Fans in London and in Paris caused riots trying to get to the famous couple. The couple's triumphant return to Hollywood was witnessed by vast crowds who turned out to hail them at railway stations across the United States. Their mansion, Pickfair, in Beverly Hills was known for lavish parties, and even the heads of states and dignitaries to the White House were keen on visiting the mansion. Mary and Fairbanks were separated in early 1930s, when Fairbanks' romance with Sylvia, Lady Ashley became public. She married her third and last husband, actor and band leader Charles "Buddy" Rogers on June 24, 1937, and they adopted 2 children, Ronald Charles and Roxanne. Mary's mother Charlotte died of breast cancer in March 1928, and her siblings, Lottie, and Jack, died of alcohol-related causes in 1936 and 1933. These deaths, her divorce from Fairbanks, and the end of silent films left Pickford deeply depressed, and she became an alcoholic. Her relationship with her adopted children, Roxanne and Ronald, was turbulent at best. Pickford withdrew and gradually became a recluse, remaining almost entirely at her mansion, Pickfair, allowing only a few select visitors. Mary Pickford died on May 29, 1979, at Santa Monica, California, due to complications from a cerebral hemorrhage. She was interred in the Garden of Memory of the Forest Lawn Memorial Park Cemetery in Glendale, California.